So here is a gallon of milk, and I'm not sure if you can see this cream line here, but it is beautiful. But I know it does get shaken up whenever you're transferring it to one of these jars, but just leaving it alone for about 24 hours will help the cream to separate from the milk. This is for butter or for later on when you can consume raw cream. So I'm just going to begin scooping it off. I don't think I need anymore, so I'm just going to stick with that. So this is the cream I just skimmed off. I'm going to put it right back in the fridge. I'll use it for butter later. So I skimmed off the cream and I just put it in my blender. Different blenders, they have different settings. This is a Vitamix. I just put it on the lowest setting and it'll shut off on me because it's like, hey, nothing's happening. It'll just automatically shut off on me. But with this raw cream, it took about 45 minutes, like turning it on and off. But the good news is you don't have to babysit it. So that's nice. I just turn it back on and it just keeps blending for me. So it'll go through some stages. It'll first begin to look like whipped cream, where it's thick, and sometimes blenders will struggle at that stage. It'll get stuck, but then you just keep it going. If it gets stuck, I just get a spatula when it's off, of course, and dig into the sides, and that'll loosen it up. And then you listen for it and you also look for it. So when it's in that whipped cream stage, like your blender or your mixer, it sounds like it's struggling, but then you'll begin to hear something turning to liquid, and that means that the butter is beginning to form. And so this will be a little messy, but I just want to show y'all. So I'm sorry, my lighting's not the best, but this is what it looks like after it's finished. There's these little bitty clumps of butter, and of course the buttermilk. So here I have a little setup. I have my glass bowl that the buttermilk will drain into. I have a strainer here, and then I'm just gonna put on top a cheesecloth. This is just me being meticulous, not getting any buttermilk in here as best I can. And I'm just gonna pour it on in. And it's really helpful to get a spatula because it gets all of that goodness out. This is about that same amount that I skimmed off. Roughly, I would say a quart. I think that was about a quart. A little less than a quart, I believe. And I'm gonna just get it all out here. Now, if you have access to A2 butter, that's awesome. But if you don't, this is just, if you really love butter, which I really love butter, this is a way to be able to get it if you have access to the milk and maybe not to the butter. All right, that is sufficient. Okay. Here we go. And I'm just gonna curl this on up and give it a little twist and squeeze. And just squeeze it out as best you can. Giving it a twist works nicely too. All right. And then, let's see. Here it is. Let's see if y'all can see that okay. It's a beautiful yellow golden ball, and I will rinse this in cold water. Here it is, the butter, and you just rinse it with cold water, and I wrap it in a little piece of parchment. And yeah, it's good to go. So yeah, this is a little ball of A2 butter that you can make yourself with raw cream. So I hope that helps all of you who might be in that predicament.